Thank you, Kimberly. My name is Matt Capone. I'm the owner of Facades X. We represent manufacturers from around the world in facades, cladding, even some skylights. So we're going to go on a quick journey. We're going to go overseas. We're going to take this boat and we're going to go over to visit a couple of our manufacturing partners in Germany, Tonality, porcelain facade, terracotta facades, and Lamilux, high performance daylighting solutions. So before we actually go to Germany, we're going to go to Italy for a little bit and talk about daylighting. 2,000 years ago, daylighting was important, obviously here. This pagan temple. All of you know this as the Pantheon in Rome. So the oculus is this 27-foot wide hole in the roof. Important feature for daylighting. Probably not the most efficient use, right? Because obviously we need high performance. Back in 1975, you could actually walk up on the roof of the Pantheon with very little support or assistance and do your thing. So talking about this, it's actually known that the interior of the building gets very cold because of the thermal mass inside. And so on a warm day, the roof will heat up. It will actually suck you into the hole. So dating back to the 1800s, some people were sucked down into this. So you have to pay deference to the oculus, to the eye of God, to get up there. So pretty interesting. And then you actually have to get back down. So we don't allow this anymore, although I would love to do it. So basically, we're talking about daylighting, skylights, round skylights. This is something from Lamilux. They're very simple, efficient use of material and installation. So they have a triple pane solution for round, for square, for rectangle. Basically, simplicity and elegance in daylighting for high performance. And most of the products also come with basically a built-in upstand that flashes into the roof. So we take elegance, we take high performance, and we make it easy to install. And this is something that Lamilux is well known for around the world. And so a very simple opening here can be very well done and repeated in various colors, glazing. And actually, this is something we have on the boards. We're working with Seldorf Architects. Perhaps in ode to the Pantheon, they're doing a round oculus type skylight over one of the spaces at the AGO Museum in Toronto. So we just got the order for this. So this is in the works, and I hope next year to show some images. So Lamilux does round, standard, round custom. So talk about advanced engineering, advanced thermal performance, in-house design teams taking care of all of the metrics, performance data, and all the engineering, all now NFRC certified and supported here in the US with lots of projects. But Lamilux is an example of really taking a small niche and perfecting it. So they're not just round, they could be square, they can be rectangle, creating beautiful spaces. In commercial, so these are typically modular type units, but also completely custom glass roofs. So complete solution, again, high performance as can be, and truly tested over time. This is at the BMW headquarters in Germany. So quick dive on daylighting, and we're going to go over to Frankfurt and visit our terracotta partner. This is an iconic building known as the Wave in Denmark, and so these are really flat, slat terracotta panels. They're made out of natural materials. So this is actually the hole the material comes out of. Looks like a big pile of dirt and clay. It is. This factory, this hole actually is very large, and it's actually only about 2 miles from the factory where all the material is refined and utilized. So if you have close proximity, you start to get, as James was saying, more with less, right? So more with less is really about best use of material. If you look at sort of a typical arrangement of what we know as terracotta, this clay in Westwald is actually known as some of the finest clay in the world. You can see it's very dense, very consistent. So when you have the excellent raw materials close to you and you're able to create with efficient modern production, again, it's more with less. And so this machine is spitting out planks. These planks of terracotta are actually, because of the clay, because of the manufacturing process, because of the system, very efficient to build with. Integral hooks in a single wall system. The absorption criteria is very, very low, and so there's no water absorbing into this material, and essentially you're getting a forever facade, forever material that is really highly refined and a very simple kit of parts. And so this system looks very simple and in effect is, and so it's very easy to install, easy to kind of understand, but it doesn't need to be just flat, doesn't need to be just plain. So we have ability to do things with depth within a single wall system. You can see here how the hooks are actually built into the tile. So you're actually getting integrity in the top and the bottom and the middle. So we have lots of projects in New York City and on the boards. Tonality is a great system. So actually EPD, to talk about environmental declaration, we have published data of about 18.5 kilograms per meter squared. That's in Germany. You bring it over here, we're talking about 20, 21, 22. It's very low and actually, I would say, best in class for what we can do here with this material. So all custom glaze potential at the laboratory. We've had architects come over from New York City to demo the factory, also work with the lab and create custom glazes. So unlimited possibilities, but within a kit of parts. So it's custom, yet we're still dealing with a very, I would say, finite depth to deal with. So come visit us and check out what we have at the table. A couple different references here, but we're doing projects at scale. All testing is complete, and we have some really great references. So it's just about what we can do best with material, and our journey ends with something that we're cooking here. We're actually working with some German technology and previewing this and bringing 3D capabilities over to the US with a factory in the Midwest. And so we're actually able to do anything, yet our first project is actually replicating bricks. So there's some irony in that. I don't quite get it, but that's what we're doing. So I appreciate your time. Let's get some coffee, some conversation going. This is my partner, Gus, over at the booth. Go visit him, say hello. He actually just turned 50 like last week, so wish him a happy birthday, and thank you very much.